crafty friends, it's Jess from jesscrafts.com, and today I'm here to share my haul from Kat Scrappiness. I have a couple of new Kat Scrappiness products, as well as a bunch of other things that are newer to the shop that you might be interested in. So, first up, I wanted to show you the new release from Kat Scrappiness, the Punny Snacks set. You've seen a video about this, and I will be having another video coming up about it. I like that this stamp set has the punny sayings, but they're not all love sayings. I found that a lot of the punny snack type sentiments or sets that have been coming out haven't had as many general sentiments. It's all kind of like how we go together and very lovey. So I liked how this one has other ones like, you're so delightful, you're too sweet, you're the coolest. And so I know that I'll use those sentiments and get more use out of the set than if it were a more love set. The other, I picked up these Kat Scrappiness Sequins. These are called Breakfast at Tiffany's, and they are pure glitter. So the silver, black, and teal inside are all completely covered in glitter, and I just think that those are really pretty and kind of unique to Kat. I haven't seen a lot of people doing these glitter sequins. Finally, the last Kat Scrappiness product I have to share are the Condensed Lowercase Alphas, and I wanted to show you what they look like compared to the other large alphabet dies, the large alphas. So, as you can see through the packaging, they are quite a bit smaller. They're similar in height, but the amount that a letter takes up is much, much smaller. Partly because they're lowercase, but mostly because they're the condensed alphas. And so I'm looking forward to working with these. I think that I'll use them more than I will use the large alphas, although I think they're both great, and the price point is excellent on both of them. What I did want to share is they don't come on the magnet sheets. I cut vent covers from my local hardware store down to, I think it's 3.5 by 5.5, and then I was able to just 3 of those sheets fit the whole alpha and then made it fit nicely into this package so I can easily find the one that I want. And I'd recommend doing something similar if you're going to use your alphabets a lot so you don't have to dig through the pile of all the spread out dies. I do like that these dies are not attached to each other when you get them. Some alphabet dies are, but these are completely free. You don't have to worry about like clipping them apart. And it was the same with the large alpha die. So just so you could see the scale there. Next up, I picked up this Gina Marie Designs heart die. It seems a little bit silly because, you know, we already just had Valentine's Day, but I could see using it other times of the year, and I thought it was pretty and unique, and I like all the little details. I thought it could make an interesting shaker. But it does cut out the edge and all the little inner pieces, so I'm going to kind of play around with it and see how it works. Next up, I got some of the Lawn Fawn new release from Kat. I didn't feel like I had to have too many of the different things from the release, but I picked up a few things that I liked. I did get the Perfectly Plaid spring pad because I do find that with their paper pads, I do pull them out to complement cards. I don't use a whole 6x6 paper pad in one go like I tend to do with Doodlebug, but I like theirs as good bases for cards and layering and things like that. So I picked up that one. Then I really was drawn to the Slow Down and Enjoy set because it has an elephant, which is one of my favorite animals, but also an adorable little sloth. And I don't know, so lately I've just been drawn to sloths, and I like that I could create bookmarks with them because I could then, you know, share these with my students, and I think that they would really enjoy them. Or I could have my students create them as little gifts for the other people in the building who help us out. I think that that would be a fun project for these. I did not get the dies that cut out the critters themselves. They were sold out at the time, but also I'm wondering if I can make it work with my scan and cut because that would save me some money. Whereas the bookmarks, I can't make my scan and cut those. I also picked up the Easter party set. Initially, I was going to pass on this set, but I've really enjoyed coloring people lately, and these are teeny tiny little people, like only a like their faces poke out. But I like the idea of making multicultural cards, like, you know, coloring my people with different ethnicities to make, when I donate my cards, to make all of the kids feel like included and represented. So it's just kind of been like on a kick lately where I've wanted to color some people and add that to what I was doing. So I decided to pick up this set and not just do like generic bunnies and things like that, because I do have some other previous Easter sets from Lawn Fawn. Next up, I picked up the, what's it called, Little Fireflies set, just because I really liked the Hope Your Day Glows with Happiness. I felt like that, again, would work really well for the kinds of cards I make. Kat sells these small ones as a set with the dies, so I did pick up these dies. I mean, it would be pretty tricky to cut out something like that. Like, you can't cut the trail with scan and cut because of all the little dots, so you couldn't cut this little piece out with a dot, so I think it will come in handy. Then I decided to build, or like add to, my Sunny Studio collection. I resisted Sunny Studio for a long time, even though I think that their products are adorable, but just because I already have so many different companies that I make cards for, or cards with, you know, like I have a lot represented on my channel, and I felt like the more companies I add, the less each one gets attention, and I want to like show love to the companies that I really admire. But I had to when I saw these Mylar balloons. These are very, very unique and special, and I had to have them. So, you know, like Sunny Studio came out with a lot of great stuff before this, and I definitely recommend. They have some great sentiment sets. I picked up a sentiment set, and I did splurge on a sentiment set a few months ago from a local store because I just couldn't resist how pretty their sentiments were and the kind of sentiments they make. But this Mylar balloon set is really, really unique, and I will have a video with it very soon, and actually for the Kat Scrappiness March challenge. I did want to say, I think I misplaced my card, but Kat includes in her package now that you can use their hashtag Kat Scrappiness for a chance to win a gift certificate by either sharing your haul and using the hashtag, or by sharing your projects and using the hashtag. So I think that's really awesome that there's rewards and recognition for sharing Kat Scrappiness. I also picked up this Youre Next die. I have a very small amount of things from Youre Next stamp, and I just felt like the simplicity of this border I would use a lot, and I could use it to make quick cards by just placing an image inside, thinking these little guys would fit nicely inside of there and could make some quick cards since we are coming very fast up on Easter. So I think this one will get a lot of use. And then another company that I've been resisting for a while, and here I just gave in. I kind of broke all my rules this month when I placed this large order, and I finally picked up some stuff from Honeybee Stamps. When these mermaids came out, I loved them. They were so pretty. This one I felt like had the most sentiments that I would use and included the mermaid, but there's several different mermaid sets. And then again, I was just like on a sentiment kick too. I normally don't even buy sentiment sets, but I bought at least 2 this time. And it just had a lot of beautiful, encouraging sentiments, and I thought that it would actually pair well with the sparkle set if I wanted to. I love this saying, throw kindness around like it's confetti. It's the like lock screen on my phone, very much like trying, that is kind of one of those like mantras I would like to try to live by and encourage myself. And I have a sign in my craft room that says it too, so like that really kind of drew me to this set. But Honeybee Stamps is also starting to have some challenges in a Facebook group, and so I wanted to have some stamps so that I could participate and you know, kind of share with that community as well. So I want to say that's it, but there was like a ton. I don't usually buy this much stuff at one time, but sometimes, you know, you're like, well, gee, if I buy enough, I'll get to free shipping, and so that kind of is what happened for me here with this large haul of goodies. And I'll leave you links to all the products that I featured in the video description below, as well as a coupon code. It's Jess10, but I'll leave it in the video description. And that will get you 10% off at Kat. And some of this stuff's already on sale, so you get an extra 10% off on that. So that's it for me today. if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. That lets me know that you'd like to see some more hauls. Like I said, I already have videos planned or coming or filmed for some of this stuff, and more coming that will be coming. But if you have any questions, or like, I really want to see you use this or that, please let me know in the comments, and I will try to share and answer any questions that you have about them. And yeah, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Have an awesome day. Bye.